This is Pinstack Arcade here in Plano, Texas. This is a Texas original based bowling chain. It's kind of like Main Event, but it's a little bit different. So you walk in, there's multiple stores here, and you're greeted in the back. Actually, first is the bowling lanes. So you go to the very back, and here's all their bowling lanes. And then here are some pinball machines as well. So they have a Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Metallica, and a Walking Dead. And then here is their restaurant. So they have a restaurant and a bar here. They have a cotton candy machine, and then here in the back, there's another bar, and this is where you get bowling back here. So right here in the back is all of the bowling lanes, and there's all the pricing and everything. So it gets a little expensive, but it's basically just like Main Event. But there's all the bowling lanes, and then here is their pretty big arcade. So we're gonna take a look at the game card pricing here and see how much it costs. So there's all the pricing right there. And apparently you have to pay $2 for a card. And if you get the premium membership, you get 10% more games. So it's 10% off the games. You guys will see the card readers, and I'll show that. Here is the card redeem machine. And then over here is the Wizard of Oz coin pusher. And then, like I said, the VIP pricing is 10% lower. And they have Pinstack branded chips in there too, which is really cool, very unique for an arcade like that. And here is the 4-player DC coin pusher. They have a color match. They have the Plinko game, Price is Right Plinko. They have a Galaxy Hunter coin pusher, and it costs 10. So I think it's like $2 a play. It's kind of expensive for that, but it's whatever. And then here's the Space Invaders, and the jackpot is 50 tickets, but this costs less, only 5. So it's only $1 on full price. It's not bad at all. There's a Tomb Raider, and they even have bumper cars in here, which is crazy. And they even have a ropes course. So like, talk about a copycat Main Event. It's literally just identical to Main Event, literally insane. There's some cut twins right there. And then we'll take a look. There's a Storm, there's some Cruise and Blast, there's some Asphalt Legends, there's the Ultra Moto VR, Fast and the Furious Arcade, World Football Pro. And then they have these ski balls, just original style ski balls, a Lane Master. There's 2 of the Fast Gunmans here. There is a Virtual Rabbids. There are 2 Superbikes 3s, a Snowcross. There's a double unit of that. And then there's Target Bravo, Terminator, Deadstorm Pirates, Typhoon right there, Dragon's Bane, which is cool, a Big Shot, a King Kong Skull Island, Boppet Arcade, a Baseball Pro Arcade, a VR Agent. Then here is the ticket coaster. It's 1,000 tickets. It needs 2 left. That's not bad at all. Here is the Avengers coin pusher. They have a Cosmic Spire. And if you guys have seen my video from a while ago, this is actually the exact same spot where the arcade game Mount Shebang was testing. And it is not here anymore. Unfortunately, it's been gone for a very, very long time now. And the game is not going to be at any arcades is what I am told. So unfortunately, we'll never see that game ever again. They replaced it with the generic version, Cosmic Spire. So that's kind of sad and unfortunate. Then here's a VR bubble coaster. There are some tons of tickets, trains right there. And then they even have a water race game, which is crazy. That's kind of rare for a style place like this. They have a Down the Cloud, Milk Jug Toss, a dodgeball, and then Hatchet Hero right here, King Kong over there, like I said. And then there's some games over here that I missed. So they have some basketballs as well. They have a Connect 4 Hoops basketball. Here's some fantastic prizes right there. They have a Tundra Toss. They have some other basketballs. They have a Let's Bounce. They have 2 of the big bass wheels, the Walking Dead and the House of the Dead. And then, believe it or not, they even have a rock wall here, which is crazy. Very, very rare for an arcade to have that. There's a Halo Fire Team. There's a whole row of these Elot Giga Cranes. These are pretty old. These are 6. And that one doesn't even have a claw, which is kind of funny. But that's some really cool prizes in there, not bad. There's a Ninja Cut. And then they have the Knock It Off. That's another very rare old school game. They have a Pinstack branded claw machine. They have some of the ticket times right here. They have a Dynamo Air Hockey. And look what they have here. They have a Slam Dunk basketball claw machine. That is crazy rare. So that is absolutely insane. They have a Pac-Man Galaga. They have a Space Invaders. And a Guitar Hero. They have the 6-player, I think, Prize Cube and Angry Birds that are not bad at all. They have Monopoly. They have Monster Drop. They have a Super Claw. That's a very interesting claw machine. And then they have this very, very rare Shooting Master game. That is crazy. It's like Big Shot, but that is extremely rare. I'm pretty sure it actually shoots out BBs and everything. So like, look at this thing. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. And then there's a hot shot basketball. And here's an air hockey table. So this is not a bad place overall if you guys want an alternative to Main Event. Because I know Main Event can be pretty basic and generic, but they have some other attractions here that Main Event does not have. So honestly, not bad for a arcade. This is the Pinstack arcade. This is in Plano, Texas. Basically Main Event. If you guys think that this is Main Event, comment below, because I think it's basically identical to it. But yeah, that's basically it. Make sure you guys go down below and subscribe and check out all of the videos that I already have and all of the tours. I go all over the place, so go down below, click subscribe. We'll be off to the next arcade, wherever it may be, and I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching.